Welcome to day 3, our final day in this challenge. Today we pin Myrna. You are so right. This has just been a crazy challenge. So I'm going to give you some quick housekeeping things real quick, which seems like, hold on, this is the final day. Why is she doing housekeeping now? And while I am doing that, I would love for you to share, how was day 2 for you? We did a lot yesterday. We did a lot of keywords. I challenged your perspective. I showed you how to look through the lens of keyword and search engine optimization versus social media. So while you're sharing with me, I will tell you that I did send out an email today with the recording of day 1. That is coming down in 7 days. So Wednesday, August 21, that will be deleted from the Facebook group, and it will be taken down from the public YouTube from the link that you all have. So you have 7 days to go through that. Tomorrow, you're going to receive an email with day 2 recording. That will be deleted Thursday, the 22nd. And then Friday, you're going to get day 3's recording. But this is why we're streaming into the Facebook group so that you don't have to wait for me. Because I say this in the best gratitude way possible. Y'all kept us busy today. So I don't have time to be taking recordings and sending them out. All right. I get it, Dawn. I got your email. I actually responded to you with the link directly to the chat recording. So you should have gotten that email today from me. Today we're pinning. We're going to pin. I know some of you went into the Facebook group and was like, hey, you ask great questions. And I do want to say, this challenge is not a money grab. I teach this because I love this. The reason why I'm having the mastermind is because that's a group. It's leveraged. I cannot get to all of you as much as I truly want to. That's why we do things in a group setting. So we did kind of roll out the red carpet last night to the Pinfluence Profits Mastermind program. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me so very much. If you missed it, if you're like, I didn't even talk about the pay in full bonus. They were so excited, Barb, that they just got right into getting their seat, right into booking calls with you. This is a 12-week program. This is my signature program that we've done many, many times with much success. I have past students who have reached 2 billion impressions. And I tell people, like, do you think they're generating leads, making sales, growing Facebook groups, growing influence, all the things? I have another artist who is a student of mine who've reached over 10 million people after taking this class. So we kick off August 26th. August 26th. I don't do the yucky marketing cart reopen. I don't work like that. I am an introvert. I exhaust easily. What I say is the truth. And boom, when the doors close, it's either going to close on August 26th or it's going to close when we reach 50 people, whichever comes first. And the way you all and Barb are cranking out, it's going to be that 50 people first. Okay. So real quick about this, I'm not going to spend much time on this again. We're going to meet once a week for 60-minute group sessions. I'm going to be all over your Pinterest account like white on rice. I want to give you my brain for 12 weeks. We're going to look at this together. I'm going to pull your keywords. I'm going to give you deep training where you walk away. This is kind of like, hey, teach me how to fish and let me do it. If you don't want to do it, you can talk to Barb about our done for you services. We've got Q&A sessions. You do have lifetime access to everything. You have a private Facebook group. If you're like Dawn and you're like, I don't do Facebook, that's okay. I've got you, right? So we've got tons and tons of testimonials. You know who I am and what I'm all about by this day and age. Pinterest Marketing Academy is a bonus. So that's going to be unlocked for everyone who steps into the mastermind. It's not a prerequisite. This is just for you to be able to go to A through Z, everything Pinterest from me to you, no stone left unturned. And I always update this course when Pinterest makes changes. You're going to get access to that. But we didn't talk about the pay in full. So there's a $2,100 pay in full for this, which is ridiculous. Or you have the opportunity to do $1,000 a month for 3 months. I did make sure that's enough zeros. It looked like 10. I'm like, might be overcharging you a little bit. But of course, Affirm, Klarna, and Afterpay. For those of you who pay in full, get ready for this. I'm going to teach them how to use ChatGPT to create a month's worth of pins in just minutes. Minutes. That alone is worth the cost of admission. So the mastermind, Kathy, is going to be Mondays at 1:15 Central Time. So 2:15 Eastern, 1:15 Central. Okay. So enough about that. If you have questions, that beautiful lady without the makeup right there, she's the one that you're going to talk to. Okay. Barb, do you have the link?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
let
can
me
drop the link.
Let me drop the links. Sorry, I just jumped on
you're fine.
right from a call.
That's the link right there.
Yep.
Okay. Now, my friends, we get to play. Okay, we get to play. So y'all told me what you thought about yesterday. It was straight freaking fire. I want to tell you, today's no different. I just love this so stinking much. And I've not planned this out through PowerPoints because I wanted to see the need of the bigger group. And I know some of you have been like, how now do I create a board? How do I create my pins? And we're going to start inside of Canva. Nice and easy breezy. Again, everything I'm teaching you is going to work with service-based professionals, product, digital marketers, right? Serve all of it. It's all going to work. So the things that I'm teaching you are just so you know how to use this to bring it back to your business. All right. And then if you need the intricacies, that's where the strategy calls come in, or that's where the mastermind, where we can dive deeper when it's more appropriate, right? Not me versus 400. So in Canva, we're going to click on create a design. This is so simple. The one thing that I hate is graphic design. I'm not great at it. I don't enjoy it, but I do it, right? So when I come over to Canva, I appreciate what they've done for us. And inside of the Pinterest Marketing Academy modules, one of our other team members, she's here, Martha Brown, she has stacked modules with Canva. So Barb, they're getting a course inside of a course. And Martha is the maestro of AI inside of Canva. So she's giving us updated modules for all of the things that Canva has just recently rolled out, which is just insane. Emmy, thank God for that, because I don't like it. So I'm going to just type in Pinterest. Y'all can see my screen okay, right? We're going to type in Pinterest. And you remember me saying that it's a vertical platform. It's not like YouTube, where YouTube is the landscape, the horizontal platform. We want to take up as much vertical space as we can. So when we type the word Pinterest, we see 2 pins, 1,000 by 1,500, which we talked about yesterday. That used to be the ideal size for Pinterest. And then Pinterest allowed us to expand a little bit. And then we came up with 1080 by 1920. So we're going to choose the larger size always. Always. I want to give you a little bit of a gangsta tip. So I'm going to go back for a second, not to confuse you, but I like to give these little ninja tips to see who's paying attention. Who's paying attention? Question mark. All right, Anita. All right, Stephanie, I see you. Watch what happens when we type in the word infographic. Lorraine, Jill, Patty, Philip, Renee, welcome to PMA. Renee, I saw you come through today. If we type infographic. Look how much longer this is. This is like a snake. Masha, Abby, Veronica, Sharon, you see how long this is? So an infographic can serve you quite well on the Pinterest platform, because as the users, let me go find my home feed for a second so I can scroll through. I'll scroll through here and you can see that the Pinterest size images here, right? Okay, let me see if let me just type in info. Well, I want to show you side by side, but obviously the infographic is much longer. So when you are scrolling, think of your consumer. When they're scrolling, if you've got an infographic, then guess what? They're going to really be like, whoa, that caught my attention. So I love, I'm going to toggle my screens just so you can see the difference. This is the infographic. Look how long this is. And that's the pin. So it's much shorter and wider. So when we're creating pins, we're going to do this size, but every once in a while, hit them with a plot twist and throw in an infographic. Right? And Pat is asking, are these specific to Pinterest? They are not. But if you try to use these on Facebook or any other platform, I'm sure it'll get cut off because they don't go that vertically. They don't go that long. So we're going to start with a regular size Pinterest pin template. And I'm playing in a brand new account I created today, so I can show you a little bit of service-based and a little bit of product-based. So I have this cool new boutique that I opened. So I'm going to start with product just to show you. And I'm kind of focused on, I have been focused on Halloween. That's just the easiest, lowest hanging fruit for me to train today. But remember what I said, we're looking 90 days ahead. So right now, technically we're in November. All right, we're in November. I'm going to crank out some Halloween graphics. One, because I might throw some $5 or $10 advertising budget behind it. So by the time Halloween comes, bam, my pins are right there. I don't have to wait the 90 days when I put a little budget behind it. That's the only reason. And number one, like I said, it's easier to teach. So inside of Canva, right up here in the top leftish corner where it says use 5 or more words to describe what it is that you're looking for, I'm simply just going to type Halloween. And those of you who, you're in health and wellness, maybe you're looking for breakfast smoothies, fitness routines, mindfulness, whatever, type in your theme or topic that you want and go for it. And Rebecca's like, hey, would video populate in time? As a matter of fact, yes. And I'm going to show you a pretty cool tip in just a moment. So for those of you who don't want to put your face out there yet, I'm going to show you a little faceless thing. So let me find a template that I like. We would scroll, and it doesn't matter what you choose, right? It's totally your choice. I'm gonna grab this one. So here's my little Halloween template. Picture everything I'm doing for your business, your product, your service, your opportunity. This graphic, again, it can be to promote whatever you have. Your podcast, your YouTube video, your PDF download, your Facebook group, your Instagram account. The sky is the limit. I want you to think so big. And now I get to design this the way I want it to. So if I'm going to tell them how to make DIY Halloween bath bombs, right? I'm going to find a picture. Here's one. Bam. Now, at the very top of your Canvas screen, it's going to title this or input the copy, the text of whatever we typed down below in the graphic. it is very, very important that we name this graphic one of our keywords that we want to rank for. And that's why we tackled keywords yesterday, because once you create your Pinterest account, I need you to have the keyword mining mentality before you start to crank out pins and videos. And this is why with a search engine, not only can it read your words, like it understands before you even upload your video, the algorithm has read and understood what you are speaking verbally. So if you're coming out with a keyword in your language, if you have a hook that contains your keyword, you're going to rank better everywhere you layer this keyword. Now, if it's on the actual pin, so Halloween, I've already done my keyword research, right? Halloween is a keyword. Bath bombs is a keyword. DIY Halloween bath bombs is a whole nother keyword. So I've got kind of like 3 keywords smooshed right into this one pin. So now I want to go up to the top and I want to name this a keyword. So I'm hitting this search engine with every possible layer and opportunity with the keyword that I can. Oh my, we're going back to business, church. So if I want to name this, I'm going to just change the structure a little bit because I've done the keyword research. I know what's ranking the highest. Halloween is number 1. It has over 5 million monthly searches. And then DIY bath bombs is another keyword. So I'm going to call this Halloween DIY bath bombs. This is what I'm doing to kind of trigger the season and marry those keywords like I taught you yesterday. Now I'm ready to share. By share, I just mean download. So I'm going to download this pin. It does not matter if you notice there's a PNG and there's a JPEG. Those are just 2 separate file sizes. The PNG is a little larger of a file itself, which just, it might take a little bit more space on your computer. So I've gotten into the habit that once I go over to Pinterest and pin, then I delete that off of my computer so it's not kind of slowing down the memory. Now we're ready to pin, but before we do, I know someone, I'm so sorry, I wish I remember who asked, but they're like, how do I even create a board? She was under the impression you could only create a board on the mobile device, not the desktop. So we are on, oh, Stephanie, that was you. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry for that. I've had so many conversations today. When we're on your profile here, we want to click Edit Profile. Nope. I lied to you. Hold on. Sorry. Saved. My bad. When we go to Saved, that brings us to all of our existing boards. Okay. And then I'm on the desktop, obviously. You see this plus sign over here on the right-hand side. If we click that thing, it's going to say, what do you want to create? A pin or a board? All right. So I'm going to click board and I could create a brand new board. I'm going to name it a keyword. So if I wanted to, DIY bath bombs, right? I'm not going to create a whole board just for this. I just wanted to show you how to do it. And then I could create my pin from here. That's one option. But I'm going to go up to the top left because I saw another person in the group say, hey, when Kim showed us that little hamburger thing, I'm not seeing that. It's always on the top left-hand corner. So I'm going to click that little hamburger. And now under the create column, I can create a pin. There's 2 types. There's one you can create a pin for an ad, which means it might not show you how, Sophia, I'm not sure what you mean, how to do the profile. If you can elaborate, because that was day 1's training of like how to set up your profile. We're not going to create a pin for an ad. We're just going to create a pin. An organic pin just means for your Pinterest account, right? So I'm going to find the pin that I made right here, Halloween DIY bath bombs, and I'm just going to drag it over. If you don't have that opportunity to click and drag, you saw the arrow. If we click that arrow, it would allow you to go into your computer, find the file that you want. So the fact that I'm pinning this to a board that has the Halloween word, that's a keyword. I have Halloween on the actual pin, and I named it inside of Canva with a Halloween keyword. So this, it will just dominate with this keyword. Now we're ready to add a title. So remember, I told you we'll have 100 characters to play with. Pinterest will only show the first 40, but that doesn't mean you don't want to use as many as possible. So the title, what's appropriate in this space? Well, you can come out with a hook. You can ask a question, or you can just stack keywords together. There's no wrong answer in this sense. So I could say if it was a question, right? Want to make DIY Halloween bath bombs this Halloween. Or I could say how to create your DIY Halloween bath bombs. Or I could just simply stack the keywords and say DIY Halloween bath bombs. I think it was day one, and I talked to you about what's called a pipe. That's just a straight up and down line that's found right underneath your delete key. Just makes it look clean, organized, and I don't know, it's just kind of the thing to do. And then one of the keywords I found was the bomb, DA bomb, bath bombs, right? So that's another keyword. So I'm just kind of like right here, stacking them. And you could do a third because there's more space. Now you want to add a description. And this is the spot where I was saying, really speak to one singular person, not the masses of people. If you enjoy, now I can add hashtags, right? Halloween bath bombs. The hashtag, there's no real market research that needs to go into this. You're just going to use the hashtags between 2 to 3 that you want. And when people search based on the hashtag, the algorithm and the search feature filters the pins based on what's tagged with this particular hashtag. So if you enjoy Halloween bath bombs as much as I do, boy, are you in for a treat with these bubbling cauldron. I can't spell for crap. I don't even know how to spell cauldron. Cauldron, there we go. Bubbling cauldron DIY bath bombs. I could say, click the link for the full recipe, right? You still want to give them a call to action and tell them what step you want them to take. Click the link for the full recipe or to purchase our unique. This was another, I already did the research on it. So unique bath bombs, right? Bath bombs. Now I'll throw in a couple of other hashtags, bath bomb, and then maybe like Halloween for kids, something like that. Remember what I said? We need a link. You get to decide where is this going to go. So Susie says, confused. When a person buys the item on the pin, is that when you make money? Does that vendor agree to pay you? These are my products that I'm selling. You're selling you. You are selling your digital products, your physical products. You are pointing people to opportunities to get deeper and further into your ecosystem. Pinterest isn't selling this for me. It's not selling it for you, right? You get to decide what link you send people to. So in my case, let me just pop over to the Friday Boutique, right? I'm going to grab my product link. Fill up with Safe Pet Toys, man. You can link them right back to Amazon if you're an Amazon affiliate. If you all don't know, like I love affiliate marketing. So Walmart.com, Target.com, they offer affiliate programs. So you can grab a link to something you're an affiliate for. I'm sending them directly to my link, which is exactly what you're going to do. So if this link, let's just really talk about this so you get the concept. If this link was going to your lead magnet, you're getting them onto your email list, and then you can sell them from your email. If you're sending them to your podcast, you're driving traffic to your podcast. So number one, they're going to read your show notes, or they're going to hear you, and they're going to go to the websites and the products that you're pointing them to. You can send them to your Facebook group. This link can send them to your Instagram if you want to. It can go to your calendar so you can book calls, right? This is an example of how you would pin for a product, So this link, they're going to click on my Shopify store, and I'm going to make the sale through my Shopify. It's going to come right into my Stripe account. Pinterest has nothing to do with the money. Okay. Now I'm going to choose which board this is going to go to. We want to choose a relevant board, and you're going to get bonus points if the keyword that you want this specific pin to kind of rank and get known and recognized for, if the keyword is also in the board name. Every layer of keywords that you can use is just heavier weighted, so it's a better chance for you to be found. All right. So Halloween decor, Halloween, we're sticking with the theme. Bam. I'm going to click home because Tammy's like, do you provide the recipe as well? Well, I actually have a blog post that has the full recipe in it. So I can use that link, right? All my greens. This is literally just to show you how to do it. I don't want to get into like the complete nitty gritty, because you're probably not going to pin a recipe unless you have something to point them to. Right. So if I send them to my blog post, here's the recipe, right? I am an Amazon affiliate. So I created a done for you Amazon product list. This is when I talk to you guys about building your virtual spider web. When I talk to you about your cash register ringing daily, when I talk to you about leverage and setting yourself free, this is how we integrate all of the things that are at our fingertips. So in my example, this is one of probably a million different examples I could give you and work with you on. I've created an Amazon product list just for these bath bombs. So if they click on this, I'm like, hey, here's ingredients you'll need. Yeah, here's the recipe. You can go buy them yourself, or you can click my done for you Amazon product list. Guess what happens? Here's everything they need to make those exact bubbling cauldron bath bombs. This can be anything. It's just an example. For those of you who are Amazon affiliates or don't know this, when someone clicks on one of your products on Amazon, they are actually cookied to you for the next 24 hours. So they don't even have to buy the product that's in my list. If they go anywhere on Amazon in the next 24 hours, I'm going to earn commission on everything they buy. So of course, I'm thinking smarter, right? This is what I want to teach you, is how do we do this? And then I say to them several times, one at the top and one again down at the bottom, hey, if you're not in the mood to DIY, then here, grab our Witches Brew bath bomb. So if they click that, then it goes right to the product they purchased through my store, right? This is going to work with you through digital, physical products, everything that I've laid out the last 2 days. Thinking about this, how can this work for you? And then just by creating pins about Halloween bath bombs, this can be anything. Philip helps dogs, right? I showed him yesterday, there's over 5 million monthly searches for dogs, pets, toys, all the things. I could do that with every single one of you, not right now, and show you how to do this. This is our virtual spider web that will keep your cash register ringing, that will keep leads coming in, that will keep people in and around your campfire, right? So now there's something called tags. The tag is just, again, another opportunity for the Pinterest algorithm to understand what this pin is about. So who do we want to show it to? It's just another layer of opportunity. Here we cannot free text. We can't write whatever we feel like it. We can get to 10 tags. You don't have to do all 10, but choose the ones that explain what this is about. So now if I start to type the word Halloween, here's one of the match tags. It is the word Halloween. So I'm going to click it. Again, I can't just type whatever I feel like it. I have to choose what Pinterest is giving me. And then I want to look for bath. So I just type the word bath, and right here, bath bombs come up. So Halloween and bath bombs, that's pretty right there. I don't need to go find 10 tags because those two just did it for me. For those of you who are already in the Pinterest Marketing Academy, I have a brand new module for you teaching you how to attach your products. So anyone here in e-commerce, like me, like I have a Shopify store. If you have an e-commerce site, Kimberly, okay, this is, hey, Liz, this is not going to work for everybody, but it will work for e-commerce. So right here, you see this beautiful little button that says add products, add products. I'm going to click this. I don't want to search pins. I want to use a link. This is the first time I'm ever showing this to the public, ever. This is a module inside of PMA. So now here's my Halloween bath bombs. I'm going to get this link right here. Okay. Oh my. Oh, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to hit the enter or the return key. And this is going to go, maybe, hold on, let me go directly. Let me do this another way because I went through the blog. Watch what happens. It's really freaking cool. I'm going to get the proper link, not what I just did. Let me clear that out. I'm going to paste it and hit enter. Now it went ahead and it grabbed my actual product. For those of you who are affiliate marketers, and I agree with Barb, we should all be doing affiliate marketing. It's just too lucrative not to. So if this is an affiliate link or a sponsored product. So here's what sponsored product means. And I want to give you some inspiration, I guess. Once you start to grow presence on this platform, it's just like any other, right? For those of you who are on TikTok or Instagram, you'll get hit up by brand partnerships. And they're going to say to you, hey, if you create a pin for our product, we will pay you. So now you're starting to monetize Pinterest just by showing up, being consistent, and doing what you do to promote and grow your own business. I get hit up literally daily now to the point I've got to vet these people. I have to choose my strategic partnerships. And one company recently offered to give me an elliptical, a motor scooter, or a trampoline, my choice. And all I had to do, I could keep the product. All I had to do was create a pin, and they were going to pay me $79 just to put a pin up on my account. So I get a free product and I get paid. Something like that I would have to have this toggled on and say, yeah, this is definitely a sponsored product. All right. So if you are an affiliate marketer, you want to disclose that. So now that I can see the actual product, I'm going to click on it and watch what happens. Right here, it attaches the product to my actual pin. I really hope I'm not confusing you. I wanted to over deliver because today is day 3. I can't tell you all the things that this is going to work for or not work for. You have to try it yourself. If you've got an affiliate product, try it. If you're in e-commerce, you've got an Etsy store or a Shopify store, or there's something called WooCommerce, which is a plugin inside of WordPress that integrates nicely. Okay. I could choose definitely not for MLM. Liz, this will absolutely work for Amazon. And it doesn't even have to be your own product. If you're an affiliate marketer with Amazon, you can do what I just did with Amazon products. And right here at the bottom, if we toggle this, this is how I start to batch content. I can schedule this out and I could choose the day and the time I want this pin to go out. So now you can batch for a week at a time and not even come back to Pinterest until the next week. I used to do this on Saturday nights. I would take, honestly, at that time, it was 2 hours because I was making my own graphics in Canva. I would come back, I would do some keyword research. I'd write my title, my description, put my link, choose my board, bam, 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 bam. And I'd schedule my pins for the whole week. So it took me literally 2 hours a week to be super, super effective on this platform. I don't want to schedule this at a later date, so I'm going to toggle that off because I'm going to publish this now so that you can see what it looks like with the product attached to it, right? If you're not in e-commerce or if you're not an affiliate marketer, then you're going to do everything I said except for that product part, right? So let's click publish. And it says, hey, your pin has been published. Let's click view. Here's my pin. Alan, I'm going to get to that question in just a second. Here's my pin with the link right here at the top. That's going to take them, if they click it, right to my blog article, because that was my promise in the description. Of course, I just lost it. Let me go get it back. That's what happens when you get click happy. Hold on a second, because it's always right on the left. Then my title, stacked it with keywords, my description. I'm talking to the person who's reading it, not the people. And I've got some hashtags in there, right? But then right underneath, Jesus, Kim, right here where it says shop the look. Now this is insane because my pin is sending them to my blog article. You can do this too. If I click on shop the look, it takes them right to my actual product. So now they can buy it right from here. It's not going through Pinterest. Pinterest is driving the traffic to where you want them to go. I'm going to take a deep breath for a second. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if you guys are multitasking or if you really truly hear what I'm saying. Because for the last 3 days, I've explained how Pinterest works great for product and also for service-based. I have worked with lawyers, doctors, realtors, Olympians, influencers, and we get it done. So if I'm showing you something that's product-based, please don't swoop in here with FOMO saying, yes, but will this work with service? let me do you a favor. Finance, right? Here's some finance accounts, budgeting, finance tips, money management, right? Tech book, Daily Moms. Here's Sarah Finance, aesthetic. Here she is. Look at this. She has 102,000 followers. And every month, she has about 386,000 impressions. That means how many times her pins are being seen on Pinterest screen. That doesn't even count what's happening on Google for her, right? And I'm not saying this towards everybody. Sometimes I just get seriously triggered based on the questions like, I'm really giving you all I have for 3 days. And it's like, yeah, but listen, I can only do what I can do in a group, right? If you want to have a strategy session with me, talk to Barb. If you want to go deep with me, get into the mastermind. But I want to give you as much as I possibly can in 3 days. So this woman here is teaching you everything about finance, right? Go. What is she growing? Well, my guess is that she might have a blog that she's selling from inside the blog. She probably right here, these books, she's probably an affiliate. Now I know 100% she is because I hovered over it and see how it goes to Amazon. So now she's sending people to Amazon for these products, but she could sell her coaching. She could sell mentorship. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for understanding. So today, my friends, was just really about creating the board and how to use Canva to create your pin and how to pin it. So here it is. If we look at these down below, it's not a problem, Rima, at all. I just wonder if people listen. That's all. And there's so many of you. And I love that. Look at the bottom. You can see how many eyeballs are here. You can see how many people are clicking through to your content. So I just want to ask you, where do you want to drive traffic? Right? Throw me the most absurd career you can think of. Hello, Monica. A cuddler. That's fun. Cuddling. Cuddle, sleep, dream. Cuddle down. Let's do this. Cuddling. Right? Here we go. All these pins are about cuddling. Couple goals. Maybe they're selling relationship coaching. Let me see if I can find her. I thought I could easily find her. Rebecca just summed it up the best way. You're only limited by your imagination, right? Hypnosis. Here we go. Look at all these. Look at all these. Bah, bah, bah. This is all service-based. What other ridiculous pole dancer, right? Pole dancing. Boom, right here. Pole dancer, pole dancing, pole dancing, pole dancing, pole dancing. What else you got? Give me something hard. College prep, that's too easy. Some of the keywords in the ads area that I showed you yesterday, I literally have had relationship coaches that are still my clients that I pin for. Pole dancing, yes. I actually have people who help with college prep. So here we go, college prep, right? She's not selling products. She's got a tutoring business. She's completely service-based. Right? Mission work, right? So let's say mission. And for Ed You just gave me something that I'm not going to look up. It's, here you go. Missionary pose reference. Like there's that on here too. Realtor. I love working with realtors. I've worked with realtors in Chicago. Recently, Ray Higdon asked me if I would help his wife, Jessica, who's a luxury realtor out of Naples, Florida. So, I'm in my boutique account too, so I'm not going to find all the cool things that I find. But like, where are you, Kimberly? Like, what area? Are you in Illinois? Dog waste removal. Dog waste. Now I love your imaginations. We lost some people when I went off on a tangent, so I think I triggered them. Okay, here we go. Dog waste removal service. Look at all these pins. Now I want to show you something crazy because I know we talked about this yesterday, but hi, Mona. See here where it says Amazon sponsored, and right here where it says promoted by Care Credit. Y'all heard of a company called Greenies? It's like a dog treat that helps them clean their teeth. Iams, right? They've been around since before I was born, probably. What are they doing on Pinterest? What do they know that the
They
average?
must know something, Kim.
I
The
think they
power,
do.
the power of Pinterest.
I think they do. I've gone off on such a complete tangent. So I'm going to stop because now I want to take questions. Today's MO was to show you Canva, right? You got that ninja tip with infographics. That's insane. Use it, right? The keywords and how to name your Canva graphic for the keyword that you want to rank for, use it. The little e-commerce hacks. If you're an affiliate marketer, you have an e-commerce or you have products, do it. Do it. So as the questions start coming in, I want to thank you, really, truly thank you for being amazing these last 3 days. I mean it. This has been fun. Barb, I know we've been keeping you super busy, but she's doing what she loves, so she's fun. Yes, and you've got options, right? If the mastermind is not right for you right now, we have completely done for you services where my team will hijack your account, we'll create your pins, we'll create your videos. I remember what I was going to show them. I've got one more trick for you. You're going to schedule your call with Barbara and just see where you fit into the equation. We're not hardcore.
I got a couple people already doing done for yous because, you know, for some people that's the option. So if you don't know what, you don't know what you don't know. So come talk to me and I can put you in the right place.
Absolutely. And that's her job is what's the desire? What's the goal? What's the need? What's the budget?
Exactly.
Here's the best recommendation for you.
Yeah.
Because we're not one size fits all, So I'm going to share my screen. I didn't mean to cut you off. If you want to say something, go for it. Because I want to show them one more gangster.
No, I'm good. I just wanted them to know that there are options and just talk to me. And I had lots of calls with people. I am not hard selling anybody. I'm seeing where you're at, where you want to be, and how we can create solutions.
Okay. Here's my finale for you. And then I promise I'm going to answer your questions. We talked a little bit about your pins taking 90 days to index in the platform. And I also shared with you how video goes more right into the algorithm in the search a lot faster. Everybody's asking for your link, Barb.
I saw that. I'm doing it.
So here's what I'm going to do. For those of you who, again, don't want to put your face on camera or you're like, okay, here we go. I'm going to go click on elements and I'm going to turn this static pin into a video. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to simply go look for like Halloween animation. watch this. Under graphics, when I click see all, I'm going to look for fun things that move. So this skeleton guy looks pretty fun. These bats look pretty cool. He's a vampire, right? There's a lot of different animations. I like this dancing skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. So I'm going to put that little guy here. What? Now, if I click play, that just turned my static pin into a video. Now I can download this and I could go repin this as a video. And I didn't even have to show my face. Okay. So I hope that was valuable. And I'm going to scroll up because I saw your questions and I'm not going to ignore you. So Philip's like, thanks, you made my wife happy. And as my husband always says, happy wife, happy life. So you're welcome. Anita, thank you. Here's the deal. If you've had your call with Barb and you do not have questions for me, please feel free to jump off. I don't want you to. I wish this never had to end, but that really is like the cherry on top. So I will say, I hope from the bottom of my heart, you got immense value these last 3 days. My goal was to challenge your perspective, show you the lens of, the search engine, what's possible through Pinterest. Let's set you free. That is and always will be my goal. So if you don't have questions and you don't need to speak to Barb, class dismissed. And for the rest of you, Barb's still dropping her link. We've got the mastermind link. We've got her call link. I'm going to go through the questions now. So Lindsay's asking, hey, any suggestions for time to schedule the pin release? Now, keep in mind, this is not social media. So we don't have to worry about our audience being online at a certain time. You're going to create a pin and the people who are searching for it, they're going to find it when they need it. So you do not have to worry about that at all. All right. For those of you who have already stepped in or you're going to step into the mastermind, one part of our curriculum is going through a software called Tailwind. And on Tailwind, we're able to generate what's called a smart schedule. So after some time of you being consistent, it will go and read through your account and through your people, and it will give you some recommended times for the best optimization. But the whole point here is you're creating pins that are going to live 12 months from now, 15 months, 18 months, 24 months, and hopefully outlive you. Do I offer this a few times a year? Yes, I do. Once a quarter, usually. And thanks to Shanda and Ray and my other friends and peers in the industry, I had to, for the first time ever, roll out a simultaneous mastermind, which I've never, ever done before. So the next mastermind is going to be in October. I know that our prices do generally creep up a little bit. So what Barb has been very great about is if you get on a call with her, you make a deposit, you are able to lock in your price for this current mastermind. So once we increase it for Q4, which is going to be a really big deal because we're setting up your 2025, you've been locked in at the lower price point. Thank you, Kate. Philip, okay. Thank you, Terry. Now, I know Stephanie said, hey, you were going to talk about MLM. I'm actually just going to reiterate what I said yesterday. I went into this pretty detailed yesterday. With MLM or like a network marketing company, several things happen. Number one, when people click on your link, they might be sticker shocked. They might have what I call a drop-off rate. So when they get to your replicated website, they may say, oh, you're with that company? Oh, I knew someone with that company, right? I don't like that person. So because of that, I don't shop with that company. It happens. People see it and they may go to Amazon and look for cheaper prices. If what happened to me happens to people all the time, where you pin your MLM products, and then if that company makes a little shift or a little change on the back end or the server, or they do something, your links break. And I pinned hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pins to my network marketing company, my MLM products. And when the company made one change, every single link broke. So my team and I had to go back in and change everything. I'd rather see you pull people into, offer a lead magnet, right? So for those of you who are like, hey, I've got skincare or weight loss or, super patch or stem cells, all these things, think about the benefit, think about the problems your people have, and create a nice lead magnet, right? So if it's like 9 ways to slow the aging process, they're going to opt in for that. One of those ways should be your product and should direct people back to your product. That way you're not forward facing, with your MLM company on Pinterest. Now there are plenty of people who do it. You can go look up Modere, you can look up the super patch, you can look up stem cell life wave patches, whatever all those things are called. You're going to find the products on Pinterest. People pin about them every single day. The way that I teach is asset protection. And I want to protect your time, your energy, and your money. So if you start to pin about those things, and like I said, the company goes down, they get hit by the FTC, something happens, you're protected because we are building your personal brand, and then we're offering the products on the back end. Right? Dominique, can you start with a done for you, get a handheld direction to possibly learn, and then switch to the yes. Every equation is possible. Just speak with Barb. Would you replace the static pin with the video pin or use both? Liz, I would actually use both. That static pin is going to take about 90 days to index. The video is going to index much faster. So we're going to see the analytics much faster, much higher on the video than the static pin. But there's a need and a reason for static pins. They will live forever. And when we get into Tailwind, we can't share videos into Tailwind. I wish I could just tell you everything. Can I describe the mastermind? Yes, I can. So let me walk you through this real quick. Thank you for asking. The mastermind is a 12-week, very, very intimate group mentorship with me. We're going to meet every Monday at 2:15 Eastern, starting August 26th. Okay. And here we get 60 minutes together once a week. I'm going to look at your accounts. I'm going to help you with your keywords, your content, give you best practices, help you plan for the 90-day marketing map, what you're looking at, help you create content that populates year over year. You're going to get into the hot seat coaching. We alternate. 1 week is a training, 1 week is a hot seat coaching, 1 week is a straight open Q&A, right? We alternate these sessions. And then you get lifetime access to everything we do. It also has a private, exclusive, members-only Facebook group so that you can ask me questions in between our weekly meeting times. All right. And the Pinterest Marketing Academy, this is my self-study course, A through Z. Everything you want to know about Pinterest marketing is in this course. There's just not as much support as there is in the mastermind. So we're going to unlock and give you this PMA, is what we call it, as a gift, as a bonus for your time and your financial investment. And that pretty much sums it up. I hope that answered your question. Thank you, June. Thank you, Patty. All right. think.
Did you
Did I
see
get it?
Kimberly's question? She's like, my pins that I save in Canva, which are clear, are turning out a bit blurry in Pinterest, and I don't know why. How can I make sure that doesn't happen? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Are you saving them as PNG or JPEG? I'll
So
start
it's
there.
exactly my question.
Yeah, I figured.
Thank you, Donna. Janet, Deborah. Can we edit pins to change the URL it goes to? Sharon, you can edit a pin anytime. But if your pin has been reshared by other people, or you've reshared it yourself to other boards, it will never change what has already been shared. It will only change the one. Will I learn everything in the mastermind, or should I schedule an appointment? Yes, you will, Philip. It might be worth a quick call with Barb. She only does 20-minute calls just to make sure that's what you need, but you'll learn everything. Myrna says, and now we ride. If we've done the mastermind before, is there a benefit to signing up again? Yes, we have an alumni special. So we have a very, 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 very special price, Kimberly, for people who have already gone through the mastermind. So schedule a call with Barb, because each time we do the mastermind, it's at a different time of the year. So the training is going to be based on where we're at in the season to help you with those keywords, those pieces of content, that marketing calendar that support you moving forward. Because my goal for you is, if we create content now, you know, Q3, Q4, I want that stuff to repopulate next year so that you are year over year with minimal effort. Vanessa, yes, I sent out an email today with the replay for day 1. And I said that day 2 is going to be sent out tomorrow, but get into the Facebook group, because we're live streaming each day. So you can go watch it instantly. You don't have to wait for me for the replays. Kimberly, static pin and video pin on the same board. You definitely can, but I would not pin on the same day because I used the same link. I would want to use a different link if that were the case, because if I do the same link too many times, Pinterest will see that as duplicate content. I just don't want to slow the growth. So if I were to do that, I'd post them on different boards on the same day. Can you have different Pinterest accounts for different types of businesses? Yes, you can, as long as you use different email addresses for each account. All right. Ed says, tell us everything. I just have to get off at midnight. I have to go eat because I have to train our lecture hall in the Introverts Business School tonight. All right, y'all. I just want to thank you so very much. Let me stop the live stream in the Facebook group. Thank you for being here for these 3 days. And I hope that you got everything that you came from and more. That was my goal. And I hope I served you well. Barb, thank you for being at the helm over there. You're doing a phenomenal job and we appreciate you. And that, my friends, is a wrap. We will see you in the Facebook group. We'll see you in the mastermind. Guys, have fun. Have fun with this most of all.
Exactly.
All right. Bye for now.
Take care, everyone.